Unicorn.
Yeah, get out the way. Get out the way. We came to play.
What is a unicorn? Type that word into your Google search and you'll find a lot of possibilities. A mythical creature, a billion-dollar startup. But ask a high school hoops fan, you're only getting one answer. Jalen Green.
Yeah, get out the way. Get out the way. We came to play. We came to play.
He's earned comparisons to Kobe and LeBron.
James!
He's considered an idol in the Philippines.
That's a lot of pressure to put on a 17-year-old kid.
And he's even started his own basketball family.
Unicorn.
What up, Unicorn fam? All before he stepped foot on NBA hardwood, let alone a college court. How did Jalen Green become an international phenom?
And it went like...
Jalen Green was born in Merced, California. It's a quiet town outside of Fresno, mostly known for good Mexican food. I could rock with that. Jalen's biological father wasn't ever in the picture, and he was raised by his mother Bree, who is a nurse and a former baller herself.
She's that GOAT right there. She's always there for me. She provides when we really don't have nothing.
Jalen always loved the game of basketball, but didn't start taking things seriously until after moving up to Fresno and he met Coach Marcus Green. Marcus was coaching against Jalen when the young star first asked if he'd help train him. The coach agreed under the condition that Jalen came ready to work and put 110% into their sessions. From that point on, Jalen and Coach Marcus lived in the gym they referred to as the dungeon. They grew close, on and off the court, and eventually, Marcus asked Jalen's permission to ask his mother on a date. Eventually, Marcus would marry Jalen's mom, and the young superstar had a full family supporting his journey. His mom, the shot caller, his stepdad, the coach, and his little sister, Journey, his #1 fan. Jalen and his stepdad decided it was best Jalen spent his 8th grade year not playing for his school's team. Instead, he worked with Marcus for hours on end, tightening his handle, perfecting his shooting stroke, and of course getting his bounce right. Yeah, you know my boy Jay Green could fly. While other middle schoolers spent their summers playing video games or at the lake with their friends, Jalen Green was all in on this basketball thing. He'd wake up at 5 a.m. every morning to run miles wearing a weighted down vest. Still, Jalen wasn't getting much love until his freshman season at San Joaquin Memorial High School. Mr. Green balled out as a freshman. My dude was finally on the map, receiving several D1 offers and being recognized as one of the best players in the country. By sophomore year, Jalen Green would be considered the #1 player in the U.S. He was averaging nearly 30 points per game. He could be the next great hoop star the world needs. Around this same time, he started to get noticed for carrying the swag to match the game.
Shout out overtime, you know what it is.
Following in the footsteps of Isaiah Washington's Jelly Fam and Zion Williamson's Jam Fam, Jalen Green founded his own Unicorn Fam. And joined up with James Wiseman and Vernon Carey to set the world on fire. But why Unicorn? Let's hear from the man himself.
I play any position. I guard any position. On the offensive side, I slash, I get to the rim, I can shoot. Play defense, I'm a two-way player. I can do almost everything, that's why I say I'm a unicorn.
A positionless player who can take over any game, anytime, anywhere. Jalen's not just different because of his clamps on defense or his stupid silly bounce. My guy brought back short shorts. Jalen rolls up his shorts to be well above his knees when he hoops. He thinks they're more comfortable that way. The short shorts trend is real too. Because of Jalen's popularity, dude's got nearly 1 million followers. You can find ballers all across the country rocking short shorts. Somewhere in the world, John Stockton gotta be sitting proud. But enough of that, back to the story. Jalen continued to make strides through his junior year, keeping his top ranking spot while dropping 30 balls every other night and making it on overtime more than a few times.
Jalen Green, I just completed the overtime challenge. Shout out to overtime.
Still, Jalen wasn't satisfied. Always looking to perfect his craft, he decided it was best to up the ante with some better competition. For his senior season, Jalen transferred to Prolific Prep, where he could play in Grind Session, the same league LaMelo Ball played in while he was at Spire Academy. Green, alongside another high-flying hooper, Namari Burnett, tore it up for Prolific. He showed the world why he's the best player in the country, earning the nod as a McDonald's All-American, Jordan Brand Classic All-American, and Hoop Summit team member. Yo, check it. That's not all though. Prolific Prep went 31-3, took home the grind session championship easy, and I promise you every game was more exciting than the one before. With a fully loaded resume built up over the years of greatness and legit comparisons to Kobe Bryant, the Unicorn only had one more decision to make. What would be next? Take his talents to play collegiately at Auburn or Oregon? Do a prep year and get ready for the draft? Ride the new wave by going overseas for a year? After thinking it over, Jalen shocked everybody. He's headed to the G League as one of the first high school players on a select contract. He's gonna get paid to play right out of high school. And we know that won't be the end of it. A year from now, he'll be entering the NBA draft as a likely top 3 pick. And from there, what's next for Mr. Jalen Green? NBA champ? MVP? Hall of Fame? Greatest of all time? I'm not ruling anything out just yet. After all, he is a unicorn.
I know you're trying to get fitted like your boy, so click the link below ASAP. Get right like me and check out the rest of these videos right here and subscribe. Stop playing with me, subscribe. Click that button already, man. Sheesh.